Hey, what is going on YouTube? It is Cosmic Lucario coming at you with another deck profile video. This time it's going to be of my Volcanics. It took a while. I've been doing a lot of testing with it. Still have a lot of testing to do actually. The deck is super consistent. It does occasionally brick, I'd say, and it bricks pretty hard, but usually, for the most part, it doesn't brick too much, and it is super consistent. So, without further ado, let's get into the video, and yeah. I'm still playing one Doomfire. I feel like a lot of people aren't, and I feel like they should, just because he's super good, and he's pretty easy to get out. Triple Rocket. You all know what he does. He's the main, what's it called? Searcher. Being able to open up with reload or get reload on your first turn is pretty essential. You need to be able to do it, and pretty much just playing Rocket helps you get to it faster. Triple Shell. It's pretty much standard, you know. Fodder for reload, being able to draw. Triple Scattershot. The big MVP of every Volcanic deck. I'm just such a good card. Pretty broken. Being able to burn your opponent for 15 and blow up their board is insane. Triple Firestorm Guard. I like playing 3 Firestorm Guard just because you need to see it as fast as possible. If you only have 2, you're not going to see it as much, and you just need to see it. And then 1 Thunder King. It's an extra monster you can put on board that pretty much stuns your opponent. Triple Magic Pointer. I run a lot of continuous traps, and I feel like sometimes it clogs up the board, and you just pretty much need the magic pointers. They're never really dead in hand. Opening 2 is pretty much the only time it will suck. But even then, you still have chances of it working out really well. So, Triple Duality. There's no real downside to playing Duality. You only special summon with Doomfire and the occasional going into the extra deck. So, there's no real downside. You just play it, you get to dig 3 cards into your deck. One Raigeki, just extra monster destruction is always really good, I think. Especially to be able to kill things that Scattershot couldn't get. 2 MSTs. I'm still running 2 just because there are a lot of things that can hurt the deck, Floodgate-wise, being Macro, D-Fisher, Decree, and a couple other cards can just really kill the deck. Mistake at times. So, Triple Reload. Pretty much the reason why the deck is as good as it is. Yeah, you can't play the deck without it, because otherwise the decks are really bad. Triple Fiendish Chain. Just the monster negation. This format is going to be really important. Being able to just negate stuff is going to be pretty much something you're going to need to do. 2 Lose-A-Turns. It's a really good card, but I don't feel like you need it at 3, because at 3 it just becomes way too cloggy, and you'll see it way too much. Opening 2 really sucks, so just playing 2 is the best you can do. 1 Vanities, because Vanities. 1 Summon Limit. It's a tech choice. I might take it out for a mistake and do some testing. This card's super good against BAs and Satellars and like stuff that summons a lot besides pendulum summoning. So like, it's not good against Queeze. It's alright against Necros and Shadows, but sometimes it can be dead. It's really, really good against synchrone decks. And yeah, so you probably don't know what it is, but its effect is neither player can special or summon more than twice per turn. So pendulum summoning, you summon all 5, it counts as 1 summon. That's why you can bottomless all 5 of them. So it's super good just because Burning Abyss can't special go into Dante. They have to wait till the next turn to go into Dante. And Satowers can't go Vega, Altair, bring back the Neb. They can only go Vega, Altair, or Altair, Vega, or Altair to Neb. It just stops them completely. No trigger plays. 2, Reckless Greed. I know I'm not playing 3. Probably gonna get a little bit of hate for it, but I just like it at 2 because I feel like I always see it when I don't need it. When I'm playing it at 3, like I'll have my board all set up and I don't need to use that extra draw power because I have reliable sources that I can use. And floodgating, and I'm already in the win. Like, I'm already set up for the win, and you just draw into Reckless Greed. Like, I'd rather draw into an extra floodgate or something that can help stall more and give me an advanced game state than having to set this and draw extra when I'm already drawing off of reload. 2, Magic Cylinder. It also helps with the win just because it's extra burn and no one ever expects it, so you can hit for really big. And it happens a lot where you just have this set and no one expects it, and you just flip it and they take from like their 2000 beater that they brought out to like get over Rocket or Thunder King, and they just take it all right back. It's just super good. No one ever expects it, and it helps just because it's extra burn. 1 Ring Destruction, same reason. It's just extra burn. The burn back kind of sucks, but also being able to just hit your opponent with how much ever you want and get rid of the problem monsters. 1 Divine Wrath. Like I said, the monster negation is super important, and it just helps. It helps get rid of dead hands. In discarding reload, if you open 2 reloads, or this and a reload and a rocket, you pretty much summon the rocket, and then you set 1 reload and set this, and then you can send the reload to grave and banish it to Scattershot, so at the same time of you negating a monster effect, you can also be destroying them. And then to round it off, I'm playing 1 Torrential Tribute. I decided to play Torrential Tribute over Wildfire just because it was chainable to summon, which, I mean, Wildfire is too, but it didn't have to require reload to be on the field. And what I found, like, with Doomfire and the Magic Planners all coming together, like, there's, plus the Divine Wrath, there's so many ways that you just get accelerator, reload to grave, that you can't play really Wildfire at times, and it's just super dead. So I felt like Trench would be a good replacement for it, just to add extra destruction. I might test out playing a Dark Hole, not quite sure. So for the extract, there's not really much I'm going to go over in it, because you don't really need to go over much. So I'm playing the token, because 1 token always. Cowboy for game, I've went into it like 3, maybe 4 times throughout testing. Honor Arc, I've gone into about 5 times, I'd say. Average maybe once every, like, 3 matches. The Dweller, I went into actually a lot. It was probably the main one I went into at, like, 6 or 7. Just because I played a lot of BAs and Shaddolls and Necros, because that's, like, big meta cards. And that was pretty much just my first choice against most of it, because being able to stop them was really important. 1 Gem Knight, I went into it every time against the towers, just so that they couldn't, and when once or twice that I played Rogue, just so that, or not Rogue, Mirror, just so that I couldn't get fiendished and couldn't get stopped. everything else is pretty much like, it's pretty much just all staples that you're not really going to use. It's just to have them there, so you can pretty much run like a small extra deck if you wanted to. So for the side deck, I'm playing one Kaiko. It's just when Thunder King is dead against like BAs and stuff and Shaddolls, being able to remove stuff from the grave I feel is a lot better than stopping their occasional one, they're like 3 searches that they have. I feel like Kaiko's better removing stuff from the grave. The third MST for Cleese, things that run heavy back row, the towers, not really against BAs because a lot of their stuff is just chainable, so. Triple Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. Like I said, I've faced a lot of Shaddolls and BAs, and this just pretty much shut them down. It pretty much secured games 2 and 3. As long as you were able to draw into it, their only out was MST. 2 Light Imprisoning Mirror, just the Rogue Satellar's and Rogue Lightsworn. 2 Imperial Iron Wall, just for Ritual Beast, because a lot of people were hyping it. I did end up playing 1 match of it. I played it against Necros, and it would also work against Infernoids. Sorry about that right there. But yeah, Infernoids and Ritual Beast mainly. Maybe side 1 in against Necros. I don't feel like 2 is really necessary against Necros. Got 2 Fairy Winds. Yeah, I know that's not a Fairy Wind, it's a Spell Sharding Arrow. I was just way too lazy to dig up my other one somewhere. I will find it. I'm pretty sure it's damaged though, so I might even having to pick up another one, but yeah, 2 Fairy Winds. I'm playing second Sun Limit because I feel like I'm actually kind of leaning towards maining a Mistake. So I'm probably just going to keep 1 in the side and then main the Mistake and probably switch those 2 out. Or maybe some other stuff depending on what decks I'm playing against. 1 Rivalry, just a lot of stuff. 1 Bottomless. I'm playing it against 3 decks mainly. 1 is Satellar's, banishing the Neneb. 2 is Cleese, banishing whatever they summon. And 3 Ignites, because I know how big of a threat Ignites can actually be, because I've been testing them a lot and playing the FTK variant, and they're super consistent with FTKs, and this just stops them. And then lastly, Debunk. Debunk is such a good card, especially against meta right now. It's super good against Necros, Shaddolls, and BAs, and a couple other decks. So I feel like it's so good, and I feel like it's a card that has a lot of potential actually, especially in this format where a lot of decks play out of grave, and just this stops it. So you want to use your Dante effect. When I destroy it, I'll just debunk it, it gets negated and banished. So it's super good. So with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.